Indian democracy revolves around two strong pillars. One who make laws and the other who implements it. Yes, I'm talking about judiciary on the one hand and legislature on the other hand. But see the apathy of the common man who is crushed in between these two. Good evening, sir, and my dear friends. I hate politics because illiteracy, poverty, inequality, corruption are all built over a single pillar called politics, which fails to provide a stand to India. Apart from this, Indian politics has always worked for the betterment. Yes, I repeat, for the betterment. But neither for the betterment of the nation nor of the public, but for the betterment of the individuals who hold power. Yes, power is the desire of every politician so that he or she can rule over the people. Nobody in this country wants work. Nobody in this country wants duty. They want to rule. It is rightly said that 2 is company and 3 is crowd. But in India's case, it's a race of power within a large number of political parties, which unfortunately leads to be a dirty stampede. And the only person who is run over by this stampede of power is the common man. Today, every festival, a new political party is formed, resulting in an uncontrolled growth like Samajwadi Party, BSP, CPM, CPI, Janata Dal. If these people could have formed working organizations, I'm sorry to say, but if these people could have formed working organizations, this nation could have lied. Moreover, initially, the heads of all these parties were in a single party congress, but due to mismatch of ideas and interest, everybody formed a separate party of their own. Because of such large number of political parties, no single party is able to attain total democracy, and hence a coalition government is finally formed, with each constituent member having different ideologies and preferences. Preferences like Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav and Ram Vilas Paswan had regarding the railway ministry. I don't know the key to success. Really, I don't know the key to success. But I know the key to failure is trying to please everybody. And this is what our Prime Minister, Mr. Manmohan Singh, did and is doing. He is pleasing every member of parliament and state, resulting in an increase in crime and corruption. Instead of uniting together and handling functioning of such a large country together, these coalition members perpetually engage in conflicts arising out of different personal ambitions and hence making the constitution scream. It reminds me of the disgusting event when all these corrupt politicians were throwing chappals and mics at each other at the UP assembly. We vote these corrupt, indisciplined, uneducated politicians? Leaders? No, we do not vote. हम मतदान नहीं करते, हम अपना मत दान कर देते हैं. मतदान करो. Democracy is not for those who do not even know the concept of democracy. Democracy is for educated masses who know the real value and power of vote. But unfortunately, we Indians are trapped under a mess of illiteracy built by these politicians since independence, who do not let people get literate and know what their rights are. People do not even know whom they are voting for. But I do admire them for the fact that they still go and vote. But then, why do they vote? They vote because their vote is usually being induced or bribed by a blanket, sari, free ration, meal and all those promises which are never fulfilled. These scheduled class people vote for more equality and reservations. Whereas reservations are more necessary in our prisons, where a number of jail houses should be kept reserved for our corrupt politicians. The middle class. For the middle class, the election date is just another holiday. And the elite class, including joint Ambanis and Tatas, who come and exercise their vote for business preferences and publicity. They want to show how conscious citizens they are. Oh yes, Mr. Tata, we have already seen how consciously you have planned a graveyard for those innocent farmers of Singur with our so-called Buddhadev Bhattacharya, letting those farmers spend sleepless nights for their whole future. My dear friends, don't let these corrupt politicians rule us. Don't let these corrupt politicians ruin our life. Don't let these corrupt leaders ruin our nation. Come, let us cross the river before insulting the sleeping crocodile. With these words, I would like to call upon the next member of my group, Mr. Deepak.